Hey guys, Caleb with Pro Motobility here. We're going to show you how to do an installation on the Fastway Evolution Air foot pegs. We've got a 2017 YZ450FX. With your foot pegs, you get a fit kit. You want to make sure that if this is a new install, you get yourself a fit kit because you're not going to be able to install the foot pegs without it. Each one of these are unique to every bike. In here you got your 2 adjustment collars, you got your camber bolts and some shims to fine tune the adjustment on the camber. In your foot pegs, you've got 2 sets of cleats, 10mm, 12mm, give you different height adjustments. You got 2 sets of springs, some Loctite, your insert tool, 2 cotter pins, and your Allen key. Alright, so first thing to do is pull off your stock peg, get this stock cotter pin out. Sometimes these cotter pins don't want to play nice and you'll have to snip them off to get them out of there. This one might be pretty easy. Alright, don't lose your washer there. Alright, so we're going to go over the install of the height adjustment collars. You should have 2 of these collars in your package. This gives you the capability of adjusting the position of the foot peg from standard height to lower position. If you want it in lowered, press this collar in from the top, and it gives you capability of having it 8 to 10 millimeters lower. And in standard position, you press it in from the bottom. Now, if you wanted to change that after you pressed it all the way in, we supply an insert tool that you would use to press that collar back out. Now today we're just going to run our pegs in the standard position. So get your vise, crank that all the way down until it's properly seated, and there you have your standard position. Alright, so once you have your stock foot peg pulled off, you're ready to put your new Evolution Air on there. We've got our collar pressed in from the bottom side, giving us that nice standard height. We've got a camber bolt with 2 shims on there. If you wanted more adjustment for rake angle to tuck your knees on the bike, you'd put more shims in there or take them out if you wanted a little more flat. Be sure to Loctite that in along with the cleats so they don't vibrate out.
And next is your foot peg springs. Alright, so regardless of color, all you have to do is find a spring that makes a W where both arms are facing up and where the straight long legs go through your spring retention hole in your foot peg. So in this case, as you can see, this one makes a W and your straight long leg here will go through the spring retention hole. In another case where you might be running in a standard position where your collar's on the other side, we'll flip it, and as you can see, this would no longer work, and we would use the spring from the other side where both arms are facing up in that W position, and the long leg will go through your spring retention hole like so. This way you'll get proper fitment on the peg and your clevis.
So on the new foot pegs, these new springs can be kind of tough to do, so you're going to want to get yourself a nice T-handle to help you out. Get that foot peg in the right position to line up, put that pin through. Don't forget your washer and your new cotter pin. Put that on there. Thanks for watching our install video on the Evolution Air foot pegs. Be sure to check us out at promotobility.com and follow us on all our social media pages. See you guys next time.